the one thing I had to learn was not to be negative, and the one thing you said, other than that, was a great speech, but just take that off, because that always takes off of any presentation.
Okay. All right. I think we hit the whole room. Janis.
Thank you, everyone. Our next speaker is Joan Janis.
Welcome back from the break, everyone. I noticed how many of you were talking and networking amongst yourselves. That's wonderful. And so many of you told me how much value you got out of the last hour that we spent together.
Is there a switch on?
It's in the back.
Switch on the box,
You.
Take two.
Take two.
Thank you.
There
Make
you
sure
go.
it's comfortable, you can zone. Make it help set the microphone so it's not inner nose. Carry. You want to be like 3 fingers away and not directly in front of them. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Much better.
Audio check. Take two. When you ready, go for it.
Thank you, everyone. I saw you coming back from the break and networking with each other. How wonderful. And many of you told me how much value you got out of the last hour of information that I presented to you. Now that you have been with me for the last hour, you now know the 7 biggest myths about pricing your speaking services. You know how to test the waters before you give a quote. You'll never go ahead and be cold when you go in again. You know how to preempt your price objections, and you now have the abundance mindset that all successful speakers need. Now, in my next portion, I have an offer for you. The question is, what is next? What is next? Write this down. October 4th, 5th, and 6th. Downtown Denver, the Brown Palace Hotel. What we are going to do is have a fabulous party. Huge event for speakers. And if you think this was like having your mouth on a fire hose tonight, wait till you hear what I've got to give you in October. In October, this was just touching the surface tonight. In October, I'll let you know where to find those top paying buyers, what to say when you're booking your speeches. I'll give you the scripts. I've done the work for you. You'll know exactly what to say. I'm going to give you website copy that sells, powerful words that sell and bring the business home to you. I'll show you how to create a professional rate sheet. A confused consumer will never buy from you. I'll show you how to make that very clear. You'll have a multimedia plan including marketing on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I do know Joyce Boystel, thank you very much. You'll also have a foolproof and consistent calendar to work with. Now, you've learned a lot tonight. I've given you a lot of information, but you need to know all of these things in order to be a top paid presenter. At the Brown Palace, listen, I'm going to give you everything I've got. I'm holding nothing back. And especially if you've ever been stuck or plateaued in your speaking, I was there. I was stuck for a long time. I can help you. So, what would you like to do next? The investment at the event at the Brown Palace is $19.97. But of course, because you've been with me tonight, and you've listened for an hour, and you've seen what I have to offer, I have a special offer for you. Now, I have something that I'm going to say. The first 5 people that order tonight are going to have my special price of $7.97, and I'm also going to include 1 hour of laser beam focused coaching. That's when I focus directly on you and nobody else for a full hour. And when you leave that session, you come out and you know exactly what you need to be a top paid professional speaker. If that's not enough, for the first 10 people who sign up tonight, I have the opportunity for you to submit your video to me. That's a $250 value. I will evaluate your video and I will give you all the information you need to succeed. If that's not enough, I have 2 guarantees for you tonight. The first guarantee is what I call my I changed my mind, guarantee, because I am a woman and we do change our minds. And this one, up to 30 days before the event, so up to September 4th, you can just go on my website, check the box, I changed my mind, and get a full refund of all your money. Okay? I have the second guarantee, which I call my in-the-room guarantee. And that is, if you come on October 4th and you spend the entire day with me and all these other wonderful speakers, you do the homework that night, come in October 5th and tell me, Joan, this is not for me. I will completely understand. I have bought shoes that have caused me to ask the question, what was I thinking? So I understand. So you either don't want to do it once you've been in the room, but I urge you, if you're on the fence, go ahead and sign up tonight, because tomorrow the price is $19.97. You can get that price tonight, and if you change your mind between now and September 4th, you're off the hook. This seminar is absolutely not for you. If you're someone who cannot invest $797 in yourself and your career right now, it is not for you. There are other avenues. There are YouTube videos. There are free coaching videos online. There are Toastmasters clubs. There are Toastmasters things online. All this is free. Use that if you need to go that route. If you're willing and ready to go and be a six-figure speaker, I'm telling you, come to my event on October 4th, 5th, and 6th, Brown Palace Hotel, downtown. Enjoy this event, and you will end up being a top speaker.
Wow.
Way to go, Joan. Okay, circle. Yes, I'm buying something. Okay, I'm gonna start the microphone right here.
Well, you're gonna need an assistant.
Joan, you were really high energy. I just wanted to say that when you dropped from $19.99 to $7.99, you lost me right there, because you dropped too much in value. You were willing to do that. I'm not so sure you're going to hand it to me.
I'm just speechless.
That's not.
Joan, so I was following what you said at 1999, and then I heard 795, and I was thinking, oh, okay, you know, I could probably do this. And then when you said $795 2 minutes later, I was like, whoa, wait a second. You're 2 magnitudes greater than what my mindset was thinking. And so I didn't feel that the product at the point that we've heard it had built the value and made me understand that $795 is what we were talking about and not $7.95.
Oh.
And it felt to me very much like you were a high-pressure salesperson. It was pump, 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 pump. And I was just going, I don't have much interest in this.
See, that was the problem I had, is when I heard 1997, I didn't know if it was $20 or $2,000. So, and then when you drop to $7.95, I think you need to be able to either drop the upper fee down so that's a lesser discount. Maybe at $1,200, if you're willing to sell to $800 for most other people, start with 12 and then offer 8 or whichever. That was my thoughts.
It was high energy, but again, the money figures you kept confused me and I wasn't sure where to go.
A simple pricing visual will allow you to save $19.95 or $7.95. Also, maybe rethink and change my mind, because those are terms and conditions or details that aren't necessary at that time. So they could be on some kind of email or on the website, or people need to call in. So I didn't think it's necessary to really address that at all.
I'm going to review briefly because people have said what I was kind of feeling, that it felt like and you can do this and you can do this. I started feeling kind of like I was watching Home Shopping Network or something, and it felt like there were too many opportunities to back out. I need to be in or not.
I have an alternative perspective. I think giving us a couple of ways to get out was great. It's like no risk.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna get my money's worth. If I change my mind or something comes up that weekend, I have a wedding to go to, whatever, I know I can get my money back, so I'm not so worried about that. And then, yes, if I go in and spend a day and it's not working for me, it probably will work for me. I mean, I'm probably gonna go, I'm so glad I did this. But to go in knowing that I could bail if I wanted to, and that would attract me. So that did work for me. Amazing job, Joan. I'm really impressed. Good job.
Joan always brings her A game. I'm just in awe, and I really, really like this. I mean, I think infomercials work for a reason, is that they've got the whole science, and you had the repetition, and it was really a transfer of energy. I didn't feel any high pressure. I felt lots of ways out. I felt like I could trust you. I felt like I could give you my money. I could come. I could leave on Saturday. You'd cut me a check. Like, I felt very safe, amazing energy, amazing presence, quickly established, and very, very, very strong pitch. So, hats off. Is there?
Does anybody else want to? I have one more statement, but I've already said. Joan, instead of bringing it down, I would build it up.
Why?
I think your guarantees are gonna double your sales. It was phenomenal.
Are we ready to move on?
Okay, our next speaker, Robert Case.